Yeah, good evening, all of you. Welcome to my English coaching class. I'm your English teacher, Sayyid Ashikur Rahman. I'm here to take your English class today. So, students, in our last class, we have discussed the writing topic that was poster writing, notice writing, and we have discussed our topic that is our poster writing, invitation, and replies are today's topic. Let's see the topic, today's topic. Okay, before going for the discussion of today's topic, there is some instruction for you students. Before the class begin, all the students should timely enter to the session. So all are here. Everyone must ensure presence and participation till the end of the session to avoid interruption of the teaching process. There will be no disturbance in the teaching process. All students must pay attention and listen to the session going on. Everyone is required to switch off sound and video. Doubts and questions should be asked during the teaching time by unmuting or writing in the chat box. Okay, so you are going to write your chat box if you have any doubt in the middle session. If I'll see something, I'll clear it out, or at the end you can write it down in the chat box. Okay, got it, students? In your own interest, no gossip time. There's no gossip time, so you have to pay attention and attend the session properly. Okay, so you have to attend the session properly. No misutilize of time. Interpersonal chatting to the session strictly prohibited. No interpersonal chatting, no personal chatting. Those are new to my channel, write your suggestion if you have any suggestions watching my videos here in the channel. If you have any suggestions, students, you can write it down personally and definitely I'll connect to you. And as it is a live session, so students are coming, those are coming, you can write it down the sessions. Students, please subscribe and like my videos. Okay, so do subscribe if you're watching new to my channel and the videos, whatever is coming here. If you're new, you're watching it, so do subscribe it. Yeah, so let's come to the discussion. There is a quotation in front of you. No man is an island. No man is an island. I hope students, the lines here is quite understood. You can understand the lines here. No man is an island. I hope you're getting the lines. Man is a social animal. We need to be with people. This is the reason why solitary confinement is the worst form of punishment one can experience. See, so no man is an island means we are not an island. We are we are social animals. We live in a society. Okay, so keeping in solitary, keeping in distance, it's like keeping in punishment. As in a lockdown or shutdown situation is going on, we are confined with our family. So suppose one is confined in one home for longer days, you can see the panic, you can see the pain. We are not mixing it with each other. So we celebrate many occasions together. We celebrate many occasions, marriage, birthday, so many functions, so many parties are coming up. We go hang out with our friends. To invite someone for for an occasion, we use the written form, that is invitation. We invite each and everyone. Okay, you invite your friend over phone, you call them and you talk to them. Today, tomorrow is my birthday, today is my birthday, tomorrow is my birthday, day after. So like that, so many students give call and they inform. It is one of mode of communication where one get information about it. So students, so what do you do when you have a celebration? When there is no phone, imagine when there was no phone. People use, the answer is what? You can write it down the answers. When there is no phone, people use what? Yeah, definitely that is. I hope there's a writing session was there. Letters were used for inviting. Okay, so people used to write in a personal invitation was done by writing only. That is, letter writings were used for inviting. So students, don't get confused. Today's topic is not letter writing. Okay, but today's topic is in front of you. Topic is invitations and replies. When you get invitation, you come to the parties, you enjoy the party. When you don't get invitation, he has not invited me. So many questions comes in my mind. Why there's no invitation? So when we invite for your birthday, we invite for your so many programs, to your friends, to your relatives, to your seniors, to your juniors. You invite each and every one. Okay, you invite each and every one. When you invite your teacher, when you go to school and invite, it is a formal invitation. When you invite someone personally, it's a personal invitation. Replies, similar it is when one officer is replying to other officers, it's a formal. When a senior is replying to a junior in office, it's a person, it's professional. And when someone friend is replying to another, it's a personal. It's a what formal and informal, you've learned it in a junior classes about letter writing. Students, let's come to that discussion. What is invitation? See, invitations are generally printed card through which we invite our guest on some auspicious occasions like a wedding, birthday, wedding anniversary, house warming. Okay, means in Odia or in Hindi. Okay, in Odia we say Ghara Pratishtha. Okay, so house warming, inauguration of a shop, factory, etc. So many functions comes where we invite different kind of people to our celebration. Okay, so here you can understand, when do you invite? When you have housewarming, you purchase a new house and you invite the very first day so many people. When there's a shop, factory, when you invite so many people to advertise, people will know about your shop or factory. So these are the situations when you invite different kind of people who can join and enjoy the your function. Okay, so next comes your types of invitations. Types of invitations. I hope students, you're able to get it what I am telling you. Students, I hope you're able to get it. If you have any doubt, write it down. Yes or no, reply to me. At least your understanding. Yes can be the symbol for your understanding. Your understanding understood. You can write it down in a shortcut. Why? So I can understand, students, you are getting me what I am explaining here. Okay, so invitations. I hope students, you understood what is invitation, definition of invitation, in which occasion we invite. Okay, so now comes your types of invitation. As I told you, letter writing, there's a formal and informal situations. Similarly here, type of invitation, there's a formal invitations and informal invitations. They can be printed on cards or can be drafted in a form of letters. These invitations, see, when you write a letter, postcard, you might have seen in your junior classes, you might have learned it. Postcard writing is done. So when postcard is written, especially after we specifying the card, the writings will be there. But when you write in a piece of paper, same letter, it seems to be very different. So similarly here, when you invite a card, give a card, marriage card, birthday card, uh, housewarming card. So when you give a card, again, it looks very different. Okay, so they can be printed on cards or can be drafted in a form of letters. Okay, so here two type: formal invitation, informal. So you can cards can be given when you invite. Marriage card, my brother marriage is there, my sister marriage is there, you present a card. Okay, and when there is a no card, letters. Okay, so formal and invitation, informal invitations. Okay, students, I hope you're able getting me. So if you have any doubt or something you understood, types, write just why, I will understand. Just I immediately reply, you understood the form definition and types of invitations. Come on, students, write it down quickly. I can understand. You understood it. Okay, quick. If you're able to listen me and you're able to understand me, yeah, that's good. That's good. That I needed. Very good, sir. That I needed. Your reply should come up. Other students, come on, quick. If you're able to understand, I hope so. I can proceed further. So types of invitations is done. So let's come to the first formal invitation. Okay. Yeah. Before going for the formal invitation, there's a main characteristics of invitation. Yeah. Main characteristics of invitations. An invitation is complete information. Okay, so when you invite, suppose you give a phone call to your friend, you listen to me if XYZ name, calling Ram, Sham, Dam, Ramu, Kamu, whatever the name may be, when you call someone and you invite for your XYZ program, it may be birthday or something, you inform what time, where exactly, what to do, you inform everything. Okay, because it's your friend. Hey, come on, time, you do it. We'll have a function, we'll celebrate, enjoy. Inform, it's an informal one. You call, give a call, but incomplete information later on he'll be giving call, kahan jana hai, where to reach, what to do. So he'll be asking. Similarly, when you invite someone, complete information you must give. It answers the questions who, whom, when, where, what time, and for what. These are the questions should be complete in your invitation when you invite someone. Who is inviting? To whom you are inviting? Okay, means what is the program? When, where, what time, and for what you are inviting. Getting my point, students? So these questions, when you invite someone, you should be there. When you write invitation, it may be formal, it may be informal, it may be card format, it may be letter format, but it should be there in your mind. These are the points should cover in it. Okay, the important components of an invitation, they are the occasion, which occasion you're inviting for. There is an annual function in your school, for that you're inviting a guest. Name of the invitees, you're going to write it down. Okay, name of the host, who is the host, date, time, and venue when it is going to occur, what time and where. It is in a Barbati Palace, or it should be a Barbati Stadium. Okay, and where it is the function is going to be. Name of the chief guest or special invitees. In case of official invitation, mark it down. Okay, if you have a pen and paper, take it down, students, write it down. Name of the chief guest or special invitees in case of an official invitation. If it is an official invitation, so in that case, you have to mention name of the chief guest or special invitees, to whom special you have invited chief guest. Officially inviting some for official functions, some occasions are there. So you might have seen the agenda there. This is a special guest, chief guest, guest of honor, and they're invited. They're going to speak agenda of some functions in your school, in your colleges, or in some places. Okay, this slide is clear to you, all of you, all the students. Okay, next, come to next one. Format for formal invitation. Okay, in case of formal invitation, each of the following is written in separate line with fonts of varying size. Okay, when we write in case of formal invitation, each of the following is written in separate line. In separate line, we are going to write it down with the fonts of varying sizes. The different sizes will be the fonts, you know, as these days students, all of you are using computer font size, the size of the letter, name of the host, name of the invitees. In case of formal letter of invitation, formal phrase of invitation, for example, request the pleasure of your being presence or company. You are requesting the pleasure of being, means that we are requesting the person to be there in the program of the company or the personal invitation, whatever you seek your auspicious presence. You are requesting to be there in the auspicious presence. Or these are the lines, for example, you can start it. Solicit your gracious presence on the auspicious occasion. See, these are the few examples with the circular dots have been given in 3-1. In this way, you can initiate your phrase of invitation. Okay. So in this 3 examples have been given, you can use 3 of them, anyone. Out of 3, anyone you can use, students, for writing the content part. How you requesting the pleasure of your being presence or company in the effects of company. Seek your auspicious presence. Solicit your gracious presence on the auspicious occasion. These are the, what we can say, initiative lines. Next, date, time, and venue of the event. What time, what date, which date, where is the venue, event is going to occur. Everything should be mentioned. Next point, the occasion or the reason of the invitation. Okay, what is the occasion you're calling and reasons of invitation? Why you're inviting? Okay, if he or she is a special guest or guest to the program, of which kind of guest? For he's just attendee. Okay, what kind of invitation you're inviting? That should be clear to the person to whom you're inviting. Okay, I hope students you're able to get this slide. Okay, next, come to next one. When you are not able to understand anything, just write it down immediately in the chat. I can clear it and we can proceed further. Next come the characteristics of formal invitation. What are the characteristics? When you write in formal invitations or when you write informal invitations, few points should be there. So now we are discussing about the formal invitations. Mean for a lot of invitees, when you invite so many people for your program, they are written in third person. It is written in third person. Okay. In case a VIP is invited as a chief guest, the name of the VIP must appear prominently. Okay, must appear prominently on that page when you're inviting a VIP. Name of the invitee is not to be included. Okay, name of the invitee is not to be included. The addressee address is to be written only on the envelope. To whom you're inviting, his address should be written only on the envelope, not in the main card or the main content. Okay. And the simple present tense to be used. Tense format, you must remember, students. Most often I've seen that students, when they start writing that, they change to the future tense. They go to the other tense format of writing. Okay. So that's why simple present tense must be used for writing. The date of writing is not to be given. Okay, the date of writing, when you are writing, that date you won't be writing, but when the event will be, that date should be written. There is no signature of the host. You're not going to give anywhere the signature, as in the notice writing, as in the letter writing, as in the other writings. You give signature in the left hand side or right hand side. There will be no signature. Okay. See, as you're writing the letter writing, yours faithfully. So same way, the abbreviation RSVP. Students ask many times. There's this doubts here. So when the students are doubting the abbreviation RSVP, French respondee, the full form. It's a French term. It's a French terminology. Respondee, see, voice, plate. That means please reply. Okay, that means please reply. Okay, when you invite, you ask the response should come up whether you're coming or not. That's a French term. That's why it's used in the word card. Okay, so I hope the students are able to get it. Yeah, one student is asking to repeat the point. I'm repeating it once more. See, the tense format, simple present tense is to be used. Which one? Simple present tense. The date of writing is not to be given. Okay, so when you write the tense format, it should be simple present. No future tense. Tense of language should not be used in future or past. It should be very simple present tense. Got it? The date of writing is not to be given. On which date? When suppose you are writing today in the examination paper, or you are writing XYZ date, that date you won't be giving, but you'll be mentioning that on which event date should be given in the card format or letter format, whichever format you're writing. The content, date of writing will not be given, but in the content you will be writing the event date, which event the program is going to you are going to conduct the program, that you are going to give in a what in a what content. There is no signature of the host. Host signature is not required. I hope students are able to understand. Okay. Okay. So written below on the left with name, address, and phone number of the host. Written below RSVP under to it. the full name, address, and phone number of the host. The host who is host you. I hope students you will be able to understand what is host, opposite of guest. Guest, invitees to whom you are inviting to your function. Host, you are inviting, you are the host. Okay. Put the invitation in a box and follow the word limit. So as you can see, the informations are put in a green color segment. Okay, similarly, you're going to put a box. Follow word limit, and what you must adhere to the word limit. What the word limit is given, you must adhere to it. I hope students you have understood here. Okay, that's very good. I all must reply. The students, those who are able to understand, you must reply with yes. Again, I am saying it. If you know you're not able to understand with N, you can only write it down. I can repeat if you have any doubt. Next comes to next slide. Yeah. The characteristics of formal invitation, the same point is still continuing. Yeah, that's very good. One by one, all are replying. That's very good. That's very good. So the characteristics of formal invitation meant for individual or a formal letter of invitation. Okay, see the point here, try to understand. The characteristics of formal invitation, it's still continuing. Meant for an individual, it is for individual. A formal letter of invitation. When you write a letter, it's a for individual you are inviting, and that's why it should be there in a, it meant for individual. A formal letter of invitation. Include the name of the invitee to whom you are writing. Its name, her name would be there. These are to be written on run on lines. Run on lines means line should be running. No, students, no. Run on line. In any guess, any guess. So students, immediately you can write it down in the chat box. What do you mean by run on lines? Any idea? Any guess? Students can write it down in the chat box quickly. Any idea? Any guess? What do you mean by run on lines without a full stop? Any more information, any more idea? It you may try, it doesn't matter right or wrong. Any answer without full stop? A more answer, let me see. Continue writing without ending. Any more answer, any more answer, any more answer, students? See, these are to be written on run on lines. Means run on line is running hand, as in the C when you go for signature. Yeah. One more answer I can see here. No punctuations, independent clause. Okay, okay, fine. What are the answers you are giving? Okay, fine, students. See, these are to be written run-on lines. I mean, see, when you write, you might have seen the signature. It's done continuously in continuous hand. It is written. It is no full stop is given or pen is not lifting continues for longer time. You continue to write and you give full stop or you end your work. Similarly, your hand should be continuously working and writing the part whatever is written or whatever you want to write. A sentence is not broken into different words or phrases. So when you write it down, see, you're not going to break your sentence into different words or phrases. You have to be very direct, to the point, and very simple with your words. Okay. So other details are similar to the mass scale invitation. As in a mass scale, when you're inviting to all in a mass, so a general email is sent. You might have received ever from the school, colleges, or someone else. Similar mail is sent to all. So it makes a mass invitation, or for any information, one email has been sent. Similarly, a general card you frame for your marriage, for birthday, or some function, but specifying to a special one special person or some minister or some people, you give a special invitation, so you frame a different card. So when you write it down, other details are similar to a mass scale invitation. When you start inviting in a mass scale, as the basic details are same here, basic detail will be same because it's in the program you're conducting, it's on the same day, everyone, so everyone must know the same informations. Okay, so you're going to just share the information, no love words or no nothing, no other words should be shared. Okay, I hope you understood the slide. Come to the next one. Yeah, we'll be coming to the next one, marking scheme. See, today's topic, I told you it is invitations and replies. Okay, so invitation, whether it is a formal, it is an informal, but is a reply is a formal or informal, this marking scheme is applicable for all. Okay, content, value point, relevance, name of the person who is inviting, the invitee, date, chief guest, guest place, occasion, etc. 2 marks. See, when it is a which one? Invitation. These are the things you're going to keep in it. When it is a reply, so whether you're accepting or declining, if you're coming, that word should be there. Contained value points as per the reply. So the same marking scheme. So that's why I am showing you that reply part I'm speaking here. So I won't be showing marking scheme when I'll be discussing the reply content. Okay. So this is the same one. Marking scheme both is same for uh, invitations and reply. Okay, got it, students? So expression, this the same one, the accuracy of grammar and spellings and appropriate style of language. The appropriate style of language, no bombastic words. Bombastic words means very skillful words, but very different high level words. You have very strong vocabulary. So students, this kind of activity are not going to do. Not going to do. You are not going to do any kind of vocabulary skills here. You are not going to write. See, the students, the expression, the accuracy of grammar and spellings and appropriate style of language. This accuracy of grammar and spellings and appropriate style of language. This part is same when you write your content. This grammar spellings, most if you can do a simple spelling mistakes, you may lose a mark. So you're not going to use a different very high stylish words to express your power of vocabulary. So no, students, you're not going to do that. You're going to write very simple language, very simple words, whatever everyone can understand, and it should be very appealing, very direct to the point. No here and there talk. Okay. I hope you understand the marking scheme. Okay, total is a 4 mark. Example for formal invitation. Now let's come to an example. Read the question. Your father, Mr. Rajkumar Gupta, resident at K18 13 Cross, Malleswaram, Bangalore, wants to celebrate the success of your brother Rohit's clearing the IIT JEE entrance examination, securing admission in IIT Kuwait, Mumbai. He wants you to draft a formal invitation for him on his behalf. Draft the invitation for him in not more than 50 words. See, already mentioned here, not more than 50 words. Sorry. It's written draft the invitation for him in not more than 50 words. So you are going to write that the invitation within 50 words, not more than that. Okay, so you are going to write the invitation within 50 words, not more than that. So see the answer here in a card format. Mrs. and Mr. Rajkumar Gupta, see the box drawn here. Just a minute. Yeah, students, see the example here. As in the say, you can see the box. Okay, so this card format, as you know, you get invitation in a card. A similar way it has been done. In a center, Mrs. Dot means Mr. and Mrs. when you write in abbreviation form, dot has been given. So dot is here, and Mrs. and Mr. Rajkumar Gupta seek your auspicious presence at the grand celebration party at their son Rohit's successfully passing the IIT JEE entrance examination at 8 p.m. on 1st October 2012 at Utsav Banquet Hall, 84 Dr. Rajkumar Road, Rajaji Nagar, Bangalore. Compliments. Who are giving compliments to it? Friends and relatives. All are giving compliments and best wishes for him. RSVP. I have shown the RSVP. Okay, RSVP, the address of the person who's writing the. This is the invitation. So this is the card format. Just you need to write it down in the same way. When it is asking in a card format, so this box has been done. So you'll be doing the box and you'll be keeping the contents in it. Okay, I hope students you understand the formal invitation card format. I hope. Yes, quickly write it down if you understood. Just I need a response. See, English class interaction should be going on. If like a lecture I'll be giving, I hope after 10 to 20 minutes you'll sleep. And otherwise the class looked like a blank. I'm teaching something, someone else known as there. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a response I needed. Okay, that's good. Okay. So next comes to next one. Okay, I will discuss another example. Your school, Balapit Residential School, Bellary, is planning to organize the annual sports day in the school premises. Draft an invitation in not more than 50 words, giving all the essential details. Yeah, today you are in class 12 and you are responsible students of the every school, whichever school you belong to. Okay, so as a senior students, the function with the students, school that involve the students for inviting the different people. So suppose you are given a set task to write a what invitation. So in this way, the principal, comma staff and students of Balpit Residential School, Bellary, request the pleasure of your company on annual sports day, as you might be receiving this kind of invitation card given by the school to your parents. Okay. On the annual sports day at 5 p.m. on Monday, the 4th November 2012 at the school ground, Air Marshal S.K. Sinha, AVSM, the designation of him, has kindly consented, means he has given his consent to be the chief guest, means he has agreed, given his consent to be present as a chief guest. And Srimati Radha Sinha has graciously consented to give away the prize. These are the people who will be there as chief guest and distributing the prize. RSVP, the phone number has been shared. You are requested to be seated by 4:30 p.m. Here, single individual is not giving the invitation. It's a school is giving invitation. That's why as principal staff and invitation, the principal Balpit Residential can be written. It's already written here. That's why it has not been repeated. Phone number is written. So if you'll write, there's no issue, there's no wrong, there's no harm to it. The principal, you can write it down, Balpit, or the management giving invitation, you can write the management who is inviting, the invitations will come. So here no individual has been referred, the only phone number has been given. If any issue, they can contact the number and can discuss. So students, I hope you're able to understand this card format. We'll go to the now see the letter format here. Karnataka Nehru School, Cantonment, Bangalore. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Karnataka Nehru School, Cantonment, Bangalore, 25th November 2012. Mr. K. Jason Singh, DCP Police Line, Bangalore. Subject: invitation, school annual day function. Sir, it gives us immense pleasure to inform you that we are celebrating our school's 25th annual day at 5:30 p.m. on December 10, 2012. See, wherever it's given dot to dots PM, these punctuation marks are very much essential. These days, students don't focus on it because it's a contained part. If you miss this kind of punctuation marks, definitely you're imbalancing your English skill, and even if teacher will be correcting the copies, if it is looking into it, you'll be losing your marks. Okay, the 4 marks, each and everything should be very proper. As you write the formal letter, the same letter format, the person who is inviting his sender's address, then here the what date, to whom it has been written. Okay, DCP police lines, it is invited to Bangalore police line, it is invited his their name, and we shall consider it a grade where it is going to be conducted in the school auditorium. We shall consider it a great honor if you could grace the occasion as a chief guest. Presides over the function, give away the prize. Okay, so he's requesting him to come on the means in the function. It's a see this letter format. It's an individual. I told card is most often general one. This is an individual written to some authority or to some person. Okay, so what is the question here? So same as letter. Yeah, it is same as letter. Yeah, it is same as totally a letter. It is an individual written. It is individual written, and the card format is a general format. It is written to all one. Okay.